Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the Friendly Vibes.
Coming to you live. It probably looks like there's too many drinks for the beginning of a podcast. You better head out to patreon.com/InTALLerable because we just flat out had to restart because the vibes were off. I was told by the ladies, and I don't have any male producers here to argue my side, so I thought the content was great. But if you want to check out what will now be just for the supporters over on patreon.com/InTALLerable.
Welcome back, Kodi. Woo!
You've been traveling the world.
You traveled the world!
It's so weird.
3 times.
I went everywhere and nowhere, and now
underwear.
I'm back. I am wearing underwear. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's right.
Yay!
St.
This
Patty's.
is our very, very, very Irish.
We are very many
friends. We're deep.
Guinnesses in.
Salud.
I've got the rose tattoo. I'm shipping off to Boston.
Hey.
Yeah, anybody else?
My name.
My name is Kodi Guy, and this is... No, wait.
Oh, yeah. Our guest today, Kodi Guy, returning. I mean, this cast looks very familiar. If you haven't seen this cast, it's 130's episode. Back and better than ever. The ladies, the TSS ladies, taking over my studio.
Coming back. And we're live.
Any major conclusions from your travels?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said, let me sum it up pretty well.
Yeah.
We have a poisonous culture in the United States based on entitlement from birth, I think, is kind of what you're getting at.
Are happier. The grass is greener.
On the other side.
On the other fucking side.
But it's all just fences of grass.
The water doesn't dry you out.
Fence. Yeah.
There's no fluoride in the water there. Your teeth do get yellower.
So keep on whitening them.
And there's no whitener there because that's poison. There's no poison. It's always poison. There's so much poison. Rats, the rat race.
Except
if you get into the heart of the rat race, New York City, you can't buy the poison anymore. It's funny. It's kind of ironic, right?
Yeah.
Better vibe. Yep.
People are happier
out in the world
with way less.
Yeah.
God, it's gorgeous. It should be a birthright if you get the opportunity. And even if you don't have the opportunity, if you want to do it,
you should be forced at gunpoint to travel.
I'm America.
I'm going to...
You're going to learn, dude.
I'm going to exercise my right as an American and come to your house and shoot your family if you don't go. Not you, because I'll still give you the opportunity. I am always about giving second chances.
She doesn't have the Tug Buddy glasses on today, but still the vibe.
Yeah. I lost them.
Where are those glasses? Put those on. Those are the vibe.
These ones, yeah.
These are the world traveler.
Hot bitch.
Hot bitch.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Early 2000s cover girl vibe.
My model. Check out
Did
my
Anne
Instagram if you want to see
Hathaway,
anything.
ever fall?
Yeah.
I mean, she's LeBron James.
Yeah.
The girl's been at it for 2 decades, looking as good as ever.
She had a moment. And she
Princess
wasn't.
Diaries.
And she wasn't.
That was the moment, right?
Sure. Yeah. But she was really young. You can't she didn't have...
How old was she? Can you look that up? How old was Anne Hathaway when the Princess Diaries came out?
How old was Anne Hathaway when the Princess Diaries came out?
Is it ChatGPT or Apple AI?
Anne Hathaway was 18 years old
when
The Princess Diaries was released in 2001.
So when it was filmed, yeah, there's some, I read some stuff that's, because when they filmed it, she wasn't 18.
Yeah. Who was the chick from Pirates of the Caribbean?
The first one?
Yeah.
The dark-haired one?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, oh no, that's not the poop in the bed lady, right? Amber Heard?
No.
Poop in the bed lady.
Amber Heard. She shouldn't Johnny Depp's
Shit in the bed?
Yeah, she did.
No, I just saw a reel the other day that was like, she was like 17 when she was filming the scene in the Black Pearl when her and Johnny Depp were like, you just want the taste of it. And like, they were all like super close. And it was like this whole thing about like her being only 17. But I was like, there's no fucking way she was 17 during that movie, but I have to know. I don't know her name though.
I don't know. They keep making these 17-year-olds look better and better. I don't know. Fuck.
Johnny Depp's the new Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah.
Society's going back to the Greeks have really just gotten as close to the line of pedophilia as you can get. Sometimes they just made the line on the other side of the pedophilia so that they could get away with it. It's kind of fucked. Kind of fucked.
Ladder to the wall. Yeah.
Oh, we're still in the first 5 minutes. We're not supposed to talk about stuff like that. The algorithm.
Anne Hathaway. Okay, so how did we get to Anne Hathaway? What was I talking about before that?
You're in your like hot early 2000s outfit. It feels like
still hot. It's been 8 months,
and I'm still flawless.
After coming out of a long relationship.
Yeah.
It's got me saying shit that a 60-year-old divorced man would say. Like,
I still got it.
I still got it.
Boy, does she still have it.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway and the Princess Diary. So it's all right, so it's fucking St. Patty's Day. We're getting smashed.
Clearly, look at all these skin eye.
We're gonna try. I'm not really feeling it. I was drinking earlier. No, I wasn't. Was I?
You guys were both drinking before you came to my home.
Yeah, what are we doing? What are you doing here?
What were you doing? But just before.
Who are you?
Where were you drinking? I was drinking. Where were you drinking? You were drinking and I was drinking.
I wish I was drinking with you.
I wish I was drinking with you too.
Dear God.
You were doing Irish. You were doing a party.
Yeah, I went to Clancy's in Lakewood. That is my favorite Irish pub.
Colorado, if you listen.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was actually really crazy, and the amount of police inside of the establishment with a beer in their hands was pretty much the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was like, boy, are you guys going to shoot tonight?
What are we in Wisconsin?
I was like, I had drinking 4 green beers, and I walked up to one, and I was like, who are we shooting tonight?
What up, boys?
Yeah. I'm sure you're the 5th person with that line that he's heard that. That's hilarious.
I was like, why do you have a beer in your hands? He was like, he's wearing the full everything, you know, and he's in there.
They don't let them wear the half everything.
Dancing to the bagpipes or whatever.
Just to be clear, the reason cops are wearing the full get up is because they don't let them wear the half get up.
There's no casual Fridays at the police academy. You can't just put on your stripe.
It's a department, not an academy. Put some damn respect on the blue line we drive through the flag.
But they're trying. They're all trying to learn, and they're all trying to be better.
They're all trainees drinking. Welcome to the police academy.
Hey,
here's
who
a
we
shot.
shooting tonight?
Yeah.
And so you're bombing to cops now. Sorry,
Bomber.
I'm a Colorado bomber. Don't say you can't say that.
You did your first stand-up set?
I did my first. Yes. Let's talk about everything. Everything.
But better.
Remember,
more
funnier.
Less serious. More smiles. Come on.
I
did my first stand-up set.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do very good.
Tell us the set.
Bloody Marys. What's the fucking deal with 2 drink minimums on a Sunday? Everybody knows you're hungover in the morning. If you drink another one, you're gonna throw up on the floor. I know from experience. I've done it. And especially with these fucking hangover Bloody Mary bars, I put half a chicken in that bitch. Do you know how much I spent on this Bloody Mary, first of all? And then to buy a second one?
How much?
I don't remember. But probably near $40. For 2? Yeah, definitely. It was like $25 each.
So that's
Goodness.
50.
How much in the hole are you from this traveling? And
Good grief. Let's talk about money.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
The deepest of holes, I'm going back.
I have $9 in my bank account
Mm-hmm.
until the
I'll Venmo
20th.
you right now.
And
until 3 days from now. $9.
Do I have 3 days?
Payday.
I have to buy razors. My legs are hairy.
You can borrow one of mine. You can borrow one of my used ones.
Goodness, it's the little things like that you know you wish you had when you had.
And then when you had and then when I had and I did. We haven't seen that fucking video.
$9, 3 days. How are you gonna do it?
$9, 3 days. How am I gonna do it?
Name of the pod.
$9, 3 days. $9, 3 days. Everyone look at the camera. This will be our shot. $9, 3 days, huh? How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna eat in Colorado?
I don't. And
yeah,
I don't.
clearly.
I have credit cards. And that's the only thing about America that I like.
Yeah, is that they'll let you cripple yourself with debt?
Yep.
That
Do they not have
they'll
credit
sell that debt someday
I had
to another
the
country.
best credit score out of anybody that I knew before
What
I
was
left. It was a 778 before I left, which means
That's really
what
good.
is that? 23, 24 away from perfect credit.
Mm-hmm.
No, they upped it to 850, but
What?
yeah, they change it every
They
time.
changed it to 850? Fuck. Well, that was really close.
I used to be close back when the SATs were.
I wish I was at perfect credit.
So now, what's your credit?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's check.
It can't be that bad. Can't have gone.
684 or something.
That's fine. That's still great. You could still take out
But I
40,000.
dropped 100 credits.
But let's be clear. You
My
could
XP
still.
is so low
you could
right now.
still-
I can't even get to the next level.
You could still take out a $40,000 personal loan.
12.
Go to a different bank. I bet they'll give you
And
40.
do you know why?
Just guarantee you some capitalist in
I'm
this country will give you.
$12,000 in debt. Which is not so bad. That's doable.
heard the
Except for I've
corners work
never
out
made
here.
more than $25,000 a year.
So 12,000 from the trip, or
Yeah, I think I
Cody
left.
on Feet Finder.
I left with $4,000 in debt, and I left with $5,000 in my savings account. So somebody else worry about it because I'm
wait,
not,
and how
I
much do you
don't.
have in your savings account now?
5 cents or whatever. It's $5 to hold the savings account open.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have $9 in my checking. So I'm going downtown
Okay.
tonight.
And you probably can't take those $9 out, can you? Well, you could.
and
but
do
you
what
don't.
with it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know what ATM is even like.
$9 withdrawal.
They're like, sorry, we only do it in 20s, and I'm like,
You're talking about funny. That's funny. Try the ATMs won't even give you your
It's
money.
like when you're at the
so little
casino.
money, you can't even take out money.
It's like when you're at the casino and it's like a dollar bet only, and
Yeah.
so you're like you're trying to bet 50 cents on
Yeah.
something, and it's like just puts
You
it
can't
back.
play at this table
$9
anymore.
on red.
Put it all. Put it on red.
Yeah.
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 I mean, call Castle Boy.
I'm poor. I'm trying to get this other job at the fucking art museum. I'm in school to be a teacher.
Okay.
I don't know what we have or haven't talked about.
Oh
in
yeah,
this
you're
one.
teaching
It's
second.
all new.
Yeah.
You're teaching
So new.
Yeah.
second language English.
Yeah, I'm teaching English as a foreign language.
There you
Let
go.
me tell you how hard it is.
Boy.
You make it seem like a foreign language. Boy, do you make it seem like
Boy,
a
I
foreign
was like,
language.
I thought I spoke English.
Español.
He speaks English. Yeah.
Somehow the most racist thing on this podcast.
No, that wasn't.
Freaking English?
He speaks English. That's a white people thing, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't speak English.
So you're, but you're
But
learning,
I'm
but you're learning to
trying.
teach it. That's exciting. That's something to be
No,
excited
it's
about.
actually it's really cool. I'm only like 2 modules in, but
How many modules to go?
200.
198.
So you've done the name modules?
Yeah, well, okay, so the first like whole section, there's 4 sections. Yeah, and the first section is like self-taught. And so right now I'm just learning.
Oof, that's going to be tough for you, right?
Yeah.
Self-taught.
How do I teach English to myself? I don't even fucking
Fluent in South African.
English.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
baby
so
talk
I don't know,
included?
but I mean, it's just little things that you learn in 3rd grade that you never have to fucking think about ever again, and then learning how to lesson plan them yourself, and then so it's TEFL.org if anybody else wants to do this. Pretty much people make $60 an hour right out the bat with this kind of shit. So I'm gonna be
Better than Feed Finder.
loaded.
Yeah.
Look out, debt. It's a
Yeah.
bad day to be a credit card debt.
Wait, so wouldn't my being a college student and English speaker be enough for them to be like, yeah, you can teach it?
You still
No.
need the certification.
Yeah, so it's just gatekeeping.
You gotta do the whole thing.
So because it's different, like I mean, you can teach
This is
English to
America.
English speakers.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm learning to teach them as a foreign language, which is
They
a totally
probably tell you not
different
to use that accent, I bet.
thing. Do you guys speak English?
And that's in module 1.
Lesson
Please don't
one.
use any extreme
Lesson
accents
one.
with
Do you
the...
guys speak
It's a
English?
speech impediment. It's a speech impediment.
You think I could just...
No, don't do it. Ah!
Oh, lie.
Oh, I thought that would go
A
first.
true savage of the pod.
Oh, Darla.
Oh, Darla.
Oh, Darla. I hope
Yeah,
you guys
so
are
I'm really,
drinking.
Pure
I'm really
Irish
excited
savage.
about this because 1, I'm going to be rich. 2, I'm going to keep traveling. So yeah, maybe next year I'm going to be teaching English in Vietnam, which is fucking
Definitely don't use the
super dope.
accent there.
This is not me portraying a accent.
Me.
No, I'm just...
It was just a bit. No,
Yeah, no, we're
I'm
just giving you
kidding.
tips.
It
Don't carry
wasn't.
the bit to
No,
Vietnam, is all I'm
imagine
saying.
you're from Louisiana, making fun of people from there, and I'm like, oh, he speaks English. He can't even say. He can't.
You know
even
what's
say
funny
English.
is our last guest. You don't know this because it hasn't come out, but our last guest was a Cajun. Or 2 guests ago. Cajun. Deep Cajun. So, you know.
So, now you know.
I'm going to say... So he's going to sick his... There you go.
He doesn't speak English.
She doesn't speak English. Ooh.
So learning
Yeah.
English, traveling the world,
Yeah.
I've traveled the entire planet except for Asia.
And space.
and are people...
Well, right.
Space the
and you've come
planet.
back to the Chick-Fil-A in Florida.
Everybody's gray in the United States, and this is a true factor. You get here, everybody's gray. You don't even see a smirk or a smile, even if it's their pleasure. Like, what pleasure?
My pleasure.
Let me try to.
Who's mine?
Let me show you some better
My
pleasure than that.
We've been drinking.
I feel like the Patreon episode was really good. I feel like you're gonna look back at that and be like, "Oh, this was a good episode." You don't have to subscribe to obviously
comparison?
to listen to it.
Times.
Are you thinking comparison?
But no, they're both great. I'm
I
just
think
saying
this
you're
one's.
great. I'm saying you're your best self when you're confident in yourself.
Yeah, and I'm feeling a little bit much more looser.
Looser, loosey goosey.
2 girls, one girl, 3 castles.
Yeah. If you need funding, there's your idea.
Castles.
They won't even know what you're talking about.
So basically,
Castles.
I went to 3 castles in France, and yeah, what a wonderful time I had. This boy took me to France. He had 3 castles. What?
On a vineyard.
One of them was on a vineyard in the south of France.
One of them.
One of them. It was pretty awesome. The other one was in the French Alps. So,
What a guy.
for the people only listening, I'm putting on my skinny little shades as she sits
Target
here.
$5 sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't know. The fucking nose
Look,
nozzles
Target
are gone.
Has up their prices.
Why are you talking like that?
I just don't know. I just ran a mile. I did okay. I guess I don't know this in Wisconsin if they do it, but for Oktoberfest they do
Log rolling.
Log rolling. They do.
You remember that? That
They
was
do
funny.
a half K, but you have to drink
That's fun.
I
so
saw
much
that.
fucking it's like more than a 32 ounce in that 5 point.
Half, yeah.
It's a 0.5 K.
Yeah.
Like
it's like barely
the
a
littlest
stroll.
of littles, but you have to chug your whole fucking drink. Look,
Maybe I
if
should
you
do
want to
that
go
one.
anywhere to party, you go to Wisconsin.
That's-
That's just
yeah.
what it is. It's
Let's take a
just
trip.
It
Huh?
is. It is. Yeah, let's take
Can
a
I
trip.
come with you next time?
Yeah, of course. I'd love
'Cause I'm-
that. I would love to take
I'm
you to the
training for
next
that half marathon.
Oktoberfest.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, you crush it. The 0.5.
Did I say 0.5 marathon?
Yeah, you show up.
It's
I've been
0.5.
training for this 0.5
It's not
marathon.
a half mile. It's 0.5 of a mile.
No, it's 0.5 of a kilometer.
What's a
Kilometros.
kilometer?
Half a kilometer is
That's in
a
Spanish.
kilometer is even shorter than a mile.
Kilometros.
Yeah, it's like a block. And it's but you have to chug.
You have to run it?
No,
you have
but
to
the
run
drink.
it, but you have to drink your beer.
It's the drinking.
I don't understand.
It's
And
a
play
whole thing.
hopscotch.
Yeah.
I mean, there needs to be added levels to almost everything I've seen. We need to step it up as a whole. I almost fucking fucked that up because that was the last one. I almost was like, women need to be better at comedy.
While you were gone,
but
we
we
made
didn't
an
talk about
AI
that.
translation chat bot that you were using to speak to customers. While you were gone from the United States,
On your travels.
OpenAI made a translation AI that you were using on your travels to talk to, like,
While I was gone.
yeah, that happened like just while you were gone. That ChatGPT thing that you used, that happened while you were gone.
So
we've been up to
Interesting.
stuff here, I guess is what.
We've been up to stuff.
We've been
This is a
steady
phenomenon.
building GDP. Okay.
Let me move my cigarette
We
box.
need the ASMR like we had the last. No, those are my cigarettes.
I know. Our cigarette box.
I
just keep playing with it.
Oh.
The hot girls.
I'm smoking these tonight. Those are menthols, though. It's some freaky nonsense.
Them all American cigarettes.
Did you start smoking cigarettes on your travels?
Oh, yeah,
So
I did.
much.
I smoked so many cigarettes, but the thing, and the coolest thing is I learned how to roll my own cigarettes, which is going to come really in handy now that I'm in the dating scene because everybody smokes weed. And I'd be like, do you
I'll
want...
roll that
I
for
don't
you.
smoke it, but I'll roll it for you.
Rawr. Rawr.
We
Yeah.
gotta pause. We have a barking
Go for it.
We have
No,
a bark.
young girl. I need to make sure she's okay.
She's okay.
Are we
What a
off?
caring father.
You can keep going. I'll just go check on her.
Sean
You can-
got a puppy.
I think your girl just got here.
Have my pod.
Okay, so basically, I don't know.
So basically, Sean got a new puppy. Beautiful puppy. The best puppy
As he would say.
in the whole world. The most illiterate, the most smart, the most talented pup of all the pups.
I'm texting.
Tenfold better.
You think?
Yeah, so much better.
We're doing better than the last pod. We did a whole nother podcast before this, and that's why I'm like struggling with whatever. But now that we've had 1 million beers!
1 million beers! Kodi Beer Hands!
They're exploding. Duck for cover. Oh my god.
One of mine. This one is
That was the one. I was like, this one's wet.
I think
This one's wet.
that's why Papa was.
That's
'cause
okay.
It was like 8 when we were doing za. I'm so down to eat za while we pod. So much better. The vibe is better. The feelings are better.
He needs to be able to clip something of this in. I have to burp, but the thing, what, you guys ever drinking a stout?
And you just need a burp,
You need
but
to
the burp won't come.
But it's weirdly nutritious, I'd say.
The spiciest of nutrition.
I mean, let's just say you've drinking a beer, okay?
I'll do it again.
That's so close. Do you know how many people are gonna like talk to that later?
I want to just smell what everybody's breath tastes like.
We are fired. We're never being back invited to the pod again. Okay. Hear me out.
Whatever voice you were doing, I heard it from entry. I heard whatever bit.
Dad's back! Everybody sit down!
Everybody chill the fuck out. Yeah, whatever we just recorded, you gotta keep.
There was a bunny in the yard. And
I told you she's fine.
No, she had to go potty.
I just spilled all over my white tank top.
Oh,
with
no.
Guinness.
We better spill some more. That's diabolical. You know, okay, so I was watching our last pod, right? And I screen recorded this one, and I was going to. We
Just
didn't
tell
talk
me when,
about. We did
I'll
not
make a
talk
clip.
about it enough. You were like, I signed an NDA about this the weed farm thing, and
Yeah.
and you were like, they have these things. They're pus.
Pests, it makes me cry to this day.
Pus? And then I go,
Pass.
and then we both look at each other.
Yeah,
It's like
that's...
a second of silence, and I feel like, oh, we should have talked about that more.
My-
And then me and you were doing a bit the whole time, but we were fucked up, and you just kept going on with the story, and me and you were talking about
No.
some freak
I
shit.
definitely need to clip that
Yeah.
for sure.
My favorite shit
hilarious.
was the long time job.
Long time ago.
Oh, that's what we talked about later.
Yeah.
And then you were like reiterated yourself, and you were like, "Oh, like yeah, like they use pests to like kill
Other
the things,
things.
kill the other pests." And I go, I'm over here like this. I go, "Well, I could have fucking told you that." And then you look over at me, and you're like, "It's hilarious." Oh, we did good, guys. That was good.
Yeah.
And what
And
were we
scene.
talking about?
So what happened while I was gone? What did you say about me on my
We
podcast? On
we
my
had a
open forum?
burping contest.
Nice. Did you really?
We really did.
Wow.
I was
I
talking
can't
about
wait
how
to see the
stouts,
uncut because it is.
the stouts are a little bit nutritious for my burping technique.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Ooh. Ah.
They're feeding into
That's
the
what they all
burping.
say.
Instead of the feet finder, it should be like burp finder.
We're always on that fish find and burp find.
We had a great idea.
You want
Instead
anything
of
icky,
feet
we got
finder,
it.
Fish finder, but it's TM. But it's like instead of like men holding up their fish with their hands,
that's
it's
good.
women holding up their fish with their feet.
So it's like taking videos.
That's a
and, yeah.
funny bit.
So we're going noodling this summer, and I'm gonna use. I've
your
got some
toes.
serious bass snatchers on this motherfucker. I've got bass snatchers.
I got a bass
got that
snatcher.
bitch. Right in the hole.
Got him.
Look at him. It's a bad day to be a bass with these
Most
bass
people say you
snatchers.
gotta get in the water. Not me.
Not me.
Not with these
Leg
things.
in. Got him in.
And with your
He's
legs,
on fire.
I mean, you're good.
Oh, yeah. I could really get in a
Yeah.
hole.
I'll teach you how. I've got some serious toe mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah? Where'd you learn those toe mechanics?
I don't know. I was really lazy as a ute. And I cleaned my room with my feet.
Oh, yeah.
Pick it up, put it in
The
my
amount
hand.
of
I'm not
things-
bending
yeah,
over for that
The
shit.
amount of things. I literally just picked up my fucking. I took a shower just before I came here and was just like.
That's gotta be something.
It's gotta be something.
That's it.
It's gotta be something.
Gotta be something.
Gotta be something there.
I don't know what it is
There's
about
gotta be
it.
something there with my feet. My feet pick up stuff.
With my toes.
There's gotta be something there with my feet. They pick up stuff with my feet.
Peels all your skin off.
God, there has to be something there. God,
There's gotta
there's
be
something there. Ah, man. It's
There
almost
is something there.
gotta be something
There's
there.
not gotta be. There is.
Well, your feet will tell you if there's something there. You can kind of feel
It's
whether
weirdly,
there's something there.
weirdly
It's-
spiritual.
Your feet will
Oh, I also was Edward
Scissor handsing.
750 hands.
With my
I was
cold
like,
drink.
Hey, we're drinking, everybody. Like, yeah, that's why we also did
You
when we were
missed the
gone.
good times.
Yeah.
But then
Sounds
one of them was full, and so
Mine
I was like,
hissed at
"This
her.
one's wet. This one is too."
I'm glad that. Yeah.
Oh, your fingers are wet. Cody's wet.
Well,
Well, you gotta tune into the castles to see the end of this, I think.
there's no. Is there a castle nearby?
One girl, three castles.
Trying to get in that castle, boy.
Boy.
Boy, let me in your castle, boy. 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 I don't know what that was. Sorry. Yeah.
Late night pod.
Yeah.
St.
So
Patrick's
basically,
Day.
yeah, went all over the world. Now I'm back. Shit's a little bit depressing here. TBH.
Yeah, dude.
Everything, not much changed except for everything bad. Everything bad got worse. And then.
Have you been reading the news, or why do you think this?
There's no news. There's no news for
No
this
news,
guy.
news.
I deleted everything. Only sometimes I go on Instagram. Sometimes. And then I'll go on TikTok for a second just to use a sound so that I can post it to my Instagram. Under my closest friends list.
Yeah.
That's how I stay up to date with people that I know.
Instagram.
No, not really.
Closest friends.
I just like to let people know that I exist because I think people forget about me a lot.
I definitely do.
Sure.
As I track your fucking location 25 times a day.
Yeah.
How often do you track my location?
At least 3 times a day.
Yeah, you today were like, any fish? And I was like,
Yeah, because you were like, I'm going shopping.
how does she
And I was
know
like,
where I am?
she hasn't
and
told me
I
she
did.
hasn't-
I went shopping and she still tracked me and then was like, how many fish?
How many fish?
Because I go fish. I had none.
We're married.
I had like 4, legally.
You got some bites, but no.
I had 4 bites, no fish. I caught a crayfish last week. That was fun. And then my friend used it as bait. Our friend. Your friend, but my new friend. Our friend.
I'm going to roll cigarettes when I'm done with
You
this
do that.
podcast.
You know
I
what?
can't wait.
You do that, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see how good you are.
I got really good. I mean, with the nicotine addiction, it's a little different than like rolling like a joint, you know, because it's like, oh yeah, you want to make it perfect, but like when I'm like, I need a fucking cigarette. I'm like, oh, I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. It looks like it's so awesome.
Have you been smoking loose tobacco now that you're back?
No, not at all.
Only.
Not at
But
all
you
since
did
I've
while
been
you were
back.
gone? You did loose?
Yeah, I mean the vape selection's like
And so now you're back on the
ridiculous.
vape.
Yeah.
What do you mean ridiculous? Like none? Like out of country there's not vapes or
Yeah, it's
There
poison.
is, but the thing is, it's like so far and in between. And you know, before I left, I like my vape that I had. I used Views Only, which was
Yeah.
like the menthol fucking vape. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, that can I hit that actually? Yo, that
And then
might
me
change my
too.
life a little bit.
And then me too.
I have a
Can we
fruity-
just like
fruit
It's like
flavored
super
one.
low.
Is it?
I'll
I'm just gonna
do
have
a
to
little,
repod.
just a little
No,
puff.
I just have to repod. Here you
Just
go.
a little puff.
This is
A
very
repod on
this
the
is
pod.
actually really meaningful to me because this is going to be really nice.
Is this your first rip of it?
Are
of,
you gonna?
of one since I've been back. I've been home. I've been home for 2.5 weeks now.
Are you about to come?
It's so bad. It's just so bad.
Let me focus. Let me focus. I'm close. Don't stop.
More.
Almost.
Ah,
You moved.
you switched it up. Man, the
Yeah.
views, there's just nothing like it.
I love it. Yep, I'm going back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day.
They're just expensive for
I
the
just
They're
wanna
pod.
so
quit.
expensive.
My
Yeah.
goal was to quit when I left, and I thought for sure that it was going to be more possible leaving the country.
Yeah, that would be backwards thinking.
Good.
Big tobacco
Goodness gracious.
makes me sneeze.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I want to stop. I'm gonna eventually.
You can just look way cooler smoking
Yeah.
elsewhere.
like, here, look, it's color changing.
It changes color while I hold it.
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
So it does.
It's a thermal edition.
It's a thermal edition.
I work in a
Apparently
vape
she works
shop.
at a vape
I know.
shop. She knows.
I know everything about fishing and vapes. It's all that is
So
in
tell
here.
us, you've been like on this fishing kick, like
Yeah.
really crazy.
Yeah.
Get into it.
So let's get into it. So
So are you gay or?
yeah, I drive a Subaru. Yeah,
Suzuki.
a Suzuki. No, I fucking
I want a
wish.
Suzuki. Fishing. Go.
Yeah. So, yeah, I used to go fishing a lot when I was a kid, and then recently it's been a new like, let's go out every fucking day. And every day that I'm off, I go out and I don't catch that goddamn thing.
Where do you fish?
She
I go
doesn't.
to
She doesn't catch
Aurora
anything.
Reservoir and then Quincy
That's why.
Reservoir. I had 4 bites today, but nothing. I'm switching some stuff up. I had a mutual fishing friend that set me up with some flies on my line, and it just like wasn't doing it for me. So then I have 2 different poles. So like I'll switch up between like different types of bait and different types of line and different types of ties and whatever.
Have you tried twerking for the fish?
Yeah, and it doesn't work. They don't like it at all.
I even threw cheese and raviolis in the water. They
and
didn't come for it
didn't
at all.
even
Fish.
think it twice. They were like, and then
But
swam
then
away.
there's other people nearby, and they're fucking catching
Slinging.
4 every. I saw one.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, you saw one.
pull him out of there.
I
Yeah.
seen him.
And tonight,
English.
he speak English. And tonight, I had the buddy that was fishing next to me fucking caught 2 while I was there, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? And like I bounced
Skill
around
issue.
to different
It's a rough
locations.
season.
It was really windy today, so like ideal fishing for them. Like
Not
we hide
this.
from them, but like it's weird how much things affect fishing. That it's like, oh, it's really hot, so you have to go into different areas because you want it to be where it's shaded, and that's where the fish are chilling because it's colder. And then the ranger is like, no, it's going to be this, and it's too cold for the other fish. And you're like, well, I don't care because I'm catching this one fish that likes cold climates. And yeah, it's so much that I never would have thought. Like when I first got into it,
So
I
it's
was
like
just
maybe your
fucking
bit of pillows.
Yeah, like the
Fishing is dating.
fishing is dating. Like, some are easy to catch, some are harder to catch. The easy ones, not worth it. They're always small, they're always shitty, bitchy. They don't taste good.
Some taste good.
The harder ones
Some
to catch.
eat worms.
Delicious. Yeah.
Some eat worms.
Some eat
power
cheese.
bait.
Yeah.
Some
Men
eat
are like fish.
the
Some eat
master
worms.
cast.
Some eat power
the
bait.
master
Yeah.
caster. What is it called?
Yeah, the cast master.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took Kodi fishing with me, and she
Clearly.
had a bite. She
I
thought,
fished before, but it's been years.
yeah, never
So that was,
fishing.
I mean, it was cool. But,
yeah. It was, yeah.
Me.
Your turn.
My turn. I was enjoying the fishing talk.
Yeah, it's good.
So it seems like a tough place to fish, though.
It's actually one of the best. So I would
far
say
away. What?
it's very far away from like Denver area, but when you're in the area, so I like got the annual pass. So like I need to make it worth it. And
They have Aurora Reservoir annual pass.
Of course, dude.
Only the reservoir itself.
So it's Quincy and Aurora.
Do you have the state?
It's just
pass?
it's
State-
it's
what is
not
it
a
called?
state. It's not considered a state park.
I know, and that's fucked
It's
up.
not a state parks pass. Yeah. It is fucked
What
up.
do you mean it isn't?
Right.
Yeah, I was. She invited me to go fishing, and I was like, I got the pass. Just got my registration the day before, and I got the fucking pass, and I was like,
State parks?
yeah.
Not a state park?
Not part of it. And it on the way in, it's like, we're not a state park pass. Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
I just spent $380 the day before. and I
Yeah.
was like,
It's
damn,
like
and I spent- drove an hour and a half.
75 for the years.
And I didn't catch anything.
Yeah. And it's like $75 for the year annual pass, but like $10 a day. So you go 7 times and you've paid for it.
Yeah.
8 times and you pay for it. But the one thing that I like about Aurora specifically is you can use all types of bait. Quincy, you can only use like your like cast masters, whatever. Like you can't use live bait, you can't use artificial bait, whatever.
Destroys the waters.
Yeah, and they also Quincy is kind of gross. Like whatever. You do your thing, catch your fish, eat your fish wherever you want. But Aurora Reservoir and Quincy Reservoir are the like water suppliers for Aurora. And like I'm talking about the nice parts of Aurora. I'm not talking about like north side. But so Aurora Reservoir specifically is very clean, and every time I've been out there I've seen somebody catch a fish, and they're always pretty decent, but like the dam area is the best. But you have to just jump around. You have to try different things.
Kind of like with men.
Yeah. Fishing is a lot like men.
Come get the worm. Come
And
get
women.
the worm.
Yeah, come get it. Come get it.
And sometimes
They pay
they're
me
asleep.
in
They're
worms.
asleep.
You just dangle it right in front of them. Yeah.
You're asleep.
Yeah, you passed out from a drunken night.
Crazy.
And that's it. My boyfriend.
I've been the boyfriend passed out. I guess is where I'm speaking from. I've been the passed out boyfriend.
Yeah.
And there's a worm in front of my face, and I'm like,
Worm?
Could give a fuck about a worm.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I had so many bites, but trout are tricky, man. That's what's in season
Those are
right now.
Latinos or?
Yeah. yeah. Racist.
Come on. Folks. Trying to run bits.
It's right in front of your face.
Literally, like, I don't know how many times I've seen a fish in the literal water and have just cast it right in front of it, and it's just like, huh? I don't want that. So then you switch it up. And then they don't want that. And then you switch it up again.
Guinness. What are you drinking over there on this
This was a Guinness.
Patty's Day?
This was whiskey.
Whiskers.
That is Maggie.
Whisk. Hey. Yeah. I mean, what else do you drink on St. Patrick's Day other than Guinness and fucking whiskey? Whiskey. I don't know why I like that voice right now.
Green beer?
Yeah.
I had that Princess Yum Yum Guinness situation.
So good.
Today. That was nice. And then I had a cider Guinness situation.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
the stuff. What are you looking up over there?
I was trying to see if she was freaking out for a reason or not.
Nothing
sorry.
important.
Yeah. Just, fatherly duties.
Yeah. Does it feel like having a kid now, having a puppy?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it. You're on dad mode.
Big on.
She barks once and we gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, she's just training, so she's so good for, like you saw. That's because of the work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like dogs are like kind of controversial.
It's like one of those things where it's like
worse than kids.
If you
have
just
to take them outside to piss.
The one thing is
it
like
doesn't just piss in its diaper.
Yeah.
My parents had dogs growing up, and like I was around dogs in the home, and I think I learned like with puppies especially, you have to be a Nazi with them for like the first 5 months. You have to be a complete Nazi.
Yeah,
and then they'll be great for the rest of their life, and you don't even have to really be troubled with them if you're just really like you take the time to go through the work with them when they're young.
In my opinion, it feels like the breed. Like you have a golden retriever baby, and like that's so important. Whereas like other types of breeds are just so different. Where in general sense, I feel like dogs want to just obey owner. Like, oh, yes, whatever you tell me. Yeah, shake, okay. Treat, okay. But, like, I feel like sometimes later in life, especially if you adopt a dog that's been later in life that hasn't been trained at all, and you're just like, oh, okay. But I do think, like, Goldens and Labs are just, like, the easiest.
What are you laughing about over here? What's so funny to you? Guy?
I think it's just funny, like, people talking about dogs is funny to me.
I trained my cat how to sit.
Sure.
And he's pretty chill.
Why? Tell me, expand on that. Why is that funny to you?
I don't know what it is about Colorado and like dogs and stuff.
Dog people.
Bit, God, it's kind of like sickening.
But what I've also realized as a dog owner of a puppy is that people should wake up more to how much we're just dogs for larger systems of power. I'm serious.
That's the most Colorado thing I've maybe ever heard from you. But like I think you are totally infiltrated by the system now.
No, like I'm just that's my Cuban and Irish. I go against power. Yeah, I want to start a revolution for sure.
Absolutely, we're dogs.
I don't agree. Yeah,
wolves maybe. No, I'm in a book club now, but it's about wolves.
The book club?
Yeah.
I'm the type of person
Are you the only
that's
non-wolf in the book club, or?
No.
How do you find a book club to join?
Right.
Crazy.
Where does that come
Isn't
from?
that crazy? Isn't that crazy? No, that response is crazy.
I don't read. And I've been reading since I... No.
Boy, howdy.
It's been really hard to teach English.
I'm English.
I cannot read. I teach English.
I can't teach English.
What a story of inspiration. Couldn't read, now she teaches English.
I'm the type of person that would like pet a wolf. Like I'd be like, take me out. I'd pet a wolf. Be like, you're close enough? Yeah, here's some.
I'll touch anything.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay. Something really bad I think that traveling has done for me is I'm not scared enough.
Yeah,
I'm now.
Well, you were not scared before.
I was scared before
leaving. Yeah,
I was scared before, and I was scared in London
until she did it.
And then after London, after like 2 weeks, and I was like, I was doing diabolical bonkers stuff.
Like what?
When you got to South Africa, it was like
walking like I was blackout drunk walking 40 minutes through the streets of like Bucharest by myself.
Yeah, that's pretty bonkers.
In like
no knife,
miniature clothes. Yeah, you know,
miniature clothes. Barely even the
belly clothes.
Yeah, barely even
belly even
sliver
clothes.
Of cloth.
Seriously, not very many clothes. And yeah, I mean, I remember. Oh yeah, whoa. Flashback. I just had this one flashback that I haven't thought about since it happened. Other than the next day when I was like hungover and I was like anxiety-ing.
What happened?
I was walking home. Miniature clothes. Got a long way to go. Where do I go? Left, right. God knows. Jesus, take the wheel. You know?
Slam poetry.
Yeah. Slam
All right, Jack Thomas
poetry.
Graham, get to the story.
No, that's really how yeah. So I'm walking. I don't know how far to go. I don't know. I remember looking at my phone. I can't fucking type it enough. I'm like at 10%, and I don't know where to go. My phone ends up dying. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking through Sector 3. Eventually, if I walk through the corner through Sector 3 all the way through every street, it becomes miles and miles and miles long. I'll find it.
You were the fish I was catching.
And a car pulled up to me. They're speaking all windows down, all men inside the car. Romanian, screaming at me. La, la, la. I'm walking down the street. I got my AirPods in, which is the craziest part. Why did I bring my AirPods to the gay club?
I don't know.
I don't want to listen to Chapel Roan, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. So
No, that's a joke.
yeah. Only some of them sometimes. But, yeah, so I'm like walking home, and I'd called a friend of mine, French guy. I FaceTimed him, and he had already left Romania, and I was like talking to him, and I had fallen down all the way. Something really wrong with me is my body doesn't throw up when it needs to. I should have thrown up 6 drinks before this point, and I didn't. So I'm like full alcohol. You know when Lilo and Stitch, when Stitch is bad, and she like colors him in red, and he's like this much bad. I was this much liquor. Okay, yeah, so
I was this much liquor.
I was this much bad, and I'm walking. Yeah, I've fallen down. I was bleeding. Oh God, yeah, not safe at all.
Car
if you
pulls
travel
up.
in the world, don't do this.
What?
Yeah, Carl, I don't know what happened. The car pulls up. I remember being fucking terrified. I'm running. Car's behind me. And I like turn down this alley, turn down another alley. And I'm like, I know I'm in Sector 3. That's all I fucking know. I don't know what to do or whatever. I call my friend again. And I'm talking about some nonsense. I don't even remember. The phone is dead.
Nice.
Dies again. Not again, but it actually died that time.
10%
And,
went to 0.
Yeah, so I'm like
For real,
looking through
on
every
God, this
corner.
time is
the car
dead.
like lost me.
The phone's like, for real dead this time. Oh God.
Fall down.
No cap, phone's dead.
I'm bleeding and falling down the whole way. I don't know how I made it home. I have no idea. I woke up in my bed the next day. I don't know what happened. I remember that situation happening. I don't know if I had any other. I don't know.
So
I
what
have
they
no
say?
idea.
She doesn't know.
Romanian, which is a scary language, man. Woo wee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, that was a close one. Huh?
Chewy.
Nothing stolen. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
things like that.
Things like that, yeah.
You run it. Yeah, I don't know.
So now you're not afraid.
I'm not scared of shit, like at all.
But now you won't go outside your box here in the United States.
I go out of my box a lot.
Okay. So you're
I
not...
think I'm going out of my box too much, so much so that people think I'm annoying.
Well, they keep doing that. That means you're actually being a person and you're breaking NPCs' brains. That's what that is when you're...
You hear that? You think I'm annoying? You're wrong.
You're the one in the
You're
wrong.
an NPC.
Yeah.
Personable
player character. Non-player character.
Yeah.
Non, give me the hummus.
Give me the hummus.
Is that a meme that happened that I don't remember?
No, it's just me making shit up.
Yeah, she's making memes on the
Oh,
fly.
is it? Yeah, okay.
Meme to order.
Meme to order. Non with hummus.
Jesus. I don't think you could have tried to make that worse.
I swallow
Do you
really
need more
loud.
Guinness?
I think money baby.
Oh no.
Okay, question
Why?
for people.
No, don't hurt
Keep
yourself.
going.
Please
When
don't
you
hurt
go on
yourself.
first dates and stuff, a lot of them include drinks. You know?
Yeah, well, we've had some recent guests that are non-drinkers and talked about this with.
Not liquor necessarily, drinks.
Careful. It's just going to be all fun. No.
Tongue tunnel.
Well, yeah, like most of dating culture is around alcoholism.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm for it.
Yeah, you're in the in group.
I'm about that. I like that about that.
We talked about this the other night. We talked about how alcohol weirdly makes us feel more normal and more outgoing in ourselves.
But I'm talking about drinking in general because I swallow really loud and that stresses me the fuck out.
swallows
No,
really loud.
I I do. I don't. And the more I think about it, and I'm always so nervous. Oh God, I'm nervous. I get so scared.
For what?
I don't know. I hate it. First dates are the worst thing in the world.
What's your favorite? Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Why does it make you so nervous?
I have no idea. I'm like, I have to do everything perfect. This is my one. I feel like I don't make good first impressions, and most times I've like dated people long term or whatever.
Anyone meaningful.
It's because they're lovers to friends or friends to lovers, you know. And so I'm never worried. I'm never like going out of my way to be like, you're gonna love me right now, you know? I'm like, I get one chance. You're gonna love me. You know? So, and then I'm like so in my head about that.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
no.
I know, but I do. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm going to hold this drink and I'm going to drink it. And when I drink it, when I swallow, it's not going to be that loud. And they're not going to notice. And then I'm shaking and I'm like, I can't get it to my mouth. And I'm like, do they notice? What did they just say? They just asked me a question. Sorry, what was that? I have to pee.
I'm drinking, I'm talking. I'm drinking, I'm talking.
It's like smoking weed and you have to go into manual mode.
Yeah.
But
breathe in.
All I did was go
out.
on a first date. If you've ever been on a first date with me and you saw me again, thanks. I know I fucked up the first time, but I know I was pretty chill the second time, which might have also not been very true because I was like, well, okay, so I got to live up to the first time I did that. How did I hold the cup the first time?
I was gonna say, like, if you're
you know,
how do
you
I
guys
drink?
Do you guys ever have that or what?
No, just you.
No, I definitely have had that.
That's my kind of thing.
For sure.
Yeah, I swallow loud. I don't like drinking drinks on a first date, especially in a quiet environment.
Wait, why don't you turn that into like a power move? Like drink and like really slurp to like
make it a thing.
Assert dominance. Slurp
like,
to assert dominance.
Not everybody is like.
I don't care. Assert dominance.
Is that me asserting dominance? Okay, so
drink like you want to drink and assert dominance. This is the first time we're meeting,
okay? Oh, what is your favorite color? Great. Do you like movies? Great.
Oh, you're also 4 Guinness's teeth?
Yes. And I drank before I came. So
okay. What if, you know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Makes me nervy.
Assert dominance.
Is that what that is? I'm not so dominant, you know?
Are you being too dominant?
I think I'm
on these dates. Maybe that's what it is.
Epiphany moment.
I don't know.
Are you being too dominant?
I think I'm too equal.
I think you run off.
We won the patriarchy over.
Yeah, I think you run off the feelings of other people. Like if they're having a good
time, I'm so worried about what people think about me. Goodness.
Typical model.
I model.
What do you model?
Do you things?
Yeah, you just. You just did a model thing, huh?
Yeah, I did. I'm back on the horse.
Tell us about it.
The whole thing has been getting back on the horse, and it's a whole thing. I'm back on the horse modeling again, which is crazy. I gained 30 pounds on my travels, so I pretty much lost all opportunity to be whatever the shit I was almost going to be before. Which is fine, because I didn't really want to do it. I'm ready to get blasted with tattoos, you know?
I don't know what that's like.
So, I don't know. Yeah, that was a weird thing. But maybe I'll give it some more chat.
Do models not, really like our models not allowed to get tattooed?
No. Unless you're an inked mag. Like, how are you going to, you know?
I applied for that.
Yeah, you should.
I did the thing.
There's tons of.
I did the thing.
There's tons
and they were like, meh.
Again, like, honestly, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many tattoos. Tattoo competitions and stuff now.
More.
There's so many hotter women with tattoos nowadays. Have you seen them, Lilah? Like, yeah, no chance.
I don't even know twice. about tattoos. I've never even had one.
I don't know
in my
twice
life.
about them. I don't know twice about tattoos.
I don't know twice
one about them.
That's a great phrase. I don't know twice about that.
I don't know twice
I hope this is a
about
really
it.
enjoyable St. Patrick's Day pod because we are.
You having fun?
St. Patty.
You guys came more patty to this podcast than I did.
Yeah.
But we
Came
were
off of
more
work.
pattied the first time.
Yeah.
The first time.
We were in bad shape.
We were in bad shape. Funnier.
Yep.
Speak for yourself. Looney Tunes.
Check out that Patreon episode. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I just talked about my whole. If you want to hear about me fucking going on and on about shit that you've never done, then watch the Patreon.
What a great promo. You want to hear me going on?
If you want to hear about shit that you've never done in places you've never been, you probably will never go. I know just the place you go. You're gonna go to InTALLerable Patreon. And I'll tell you all about 3 castles, baby.
Yeah.
One girl.
One girl. One castle at a time. There's 3 of them. 3 fucking castles. It was 2 castles. And an apartment in Marseille, France. That was my ASMR. I did one in the first pod.
We had such good.
We had such good. Man, did we such good it here tonight.
Such good tonight. I hope everyone's enjoying it.
Such good. Hope you're enjoying the such good.
What on earth is going on?
Hope you're enjoying the such good out there, folks. Such good for you
The hair's
too.
coming down.
Enjoying.
That's the picture I'm taking. So the hair down.
Okay. We also need to take a bottle ride.
We
Yeah.
haven't done our
Have it?
polls.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
we gotta end recording to do that.
We
Do
still
we do
have
that
to height. We still have
No,
to
there's
do
no
all-
hiding.
I've been hided.
We've been heighted.
We've been hided.
You're right.
Returning guests. We don't rehyte unless you're looking for a reassignment.
Oh,
So
that
we're-
was such a
shit.
special moment in my life.
I want to be taller.
I wanna be more intolerable.
more intolerant.
I want to be more insufferable.
Yeah.
Somebody help me be more insufferable. I'm not suffering enough.
Hey.
Oh,
Suffer me.
in silence? That's a song, right?
It's the sound of silence.
Oh, that's it. The sound of silence.
I wish I had a production. Get my beer. I'm gonna get a beer myself.
Bear.
You know, you're probably just going to have to, like, rop and chop this whole thing, I think.
Rop and chop.
Dop and chop and flop.
No, it's okay.
Tip top.
You'd be surprised. I bet this one would get way more listened to than like an episode
There's a
that's
lot
like
of people
well
that we
thought
hyped
out.
up about this one.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, we're so excited to hear you on the pod. And we're
Yeah.
like, we've done it before.
Have you not seen the first one?
And,
I
and,
just
and this
don't
is what
get
you're
it.
delivering on all that hype.
Yep. So I
This
hope
is
you
like-
like it.
This is exactly what I mean. The first date situation.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
hyped myself up. And I've been thinking all week about topics and stuff. And I've talked about one of them.
What's the topic?
I can't think of any.
You can't think of any
Not anymore.
Should we do 20 questions?
orbs. Have you seen the orbs in the sky? Over there.
I've heard you talk about these orbs on a recent pod.
Mm.
What was it?
There's a bunch of orbs. Fucking orb activity.
So,
it's old news now.
speaking of this,
Like alien orbs.
Yeah, like stuff that you can read religious texts and it aligns with all that.
I can read the
we
religious
just
text.
had
Ever heard of the
a
Bible?
Mercury retrograde, full moon,
It
lunar
was a blood
eclipse,
moon.
blood moon.
Blood meridian.
No, don't take my drink. But there was like this whole thing of like everybody was trying to fucking like kill themselves. It was a whole thing.
That was
Everyone,
called
yes.
that was called Jamestown.
Yeah.
I was on
Yeah.
Lila's couch about crying to her.
And I said, do it.
That was she literally told me,
I'm not
listen,
gonna
I can't tell you not to do it. If you're hurting that bad, go for it.
Wow,
I
that's
didn't
like-
say go for it.
I was like,
that's a really
am I
good,
hurting that bad?
yeah, that's a good
was like,
friend.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Because you can't.
She's like, it's
the
gonna
reverse
suck when you do.
psychology. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna tell you not to, but
It's good to have friends that like
No, but
love
I was
freedom
like-
enough to
I was
have that
like,
conversation
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
if you don't, they'll.
I feel like I've had a lot of friends that are almost jealous of everything that I say, even if it's I'm gonna kill myself. So they're like, what?
Me too.
I was gonna kill myself
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women.
That's what happened with my ex. And
You
he
guys
actually
hate
did
each
it.
other more than anyone else.
I talked about that yesterday at my book club.
What?
Women.
What? Want to kill ourselves more
No,
than
women
anybody?
are against women more than any other.
It's the patriarchy.
It's wild.
We've been built to be that way. It's a real thing. I don't think it's not instinctual at all.
I
It
don't
is,
want to
though.
agree,
I don't think so.
but I
You remember,
agree.
remember being little and you could walk up to any girl you met ever,
I
and you'd be
remember
like,
when I
"Want to be
first
friends?"
met
And you were friends.
Yeah, I remember when I first
And
met
when-
you,
and
I
we
was
fucking
jealous,
made out?
and now, yeah, and then we made out, and now I'm just like, see how she doesn't lean in because she doesn't want it anymore. She doesn't love
love
I
me.
her
think I'm
anymore?
more on the straight side of things.
Yeah, good.
I've dabbled
You
around in
did
the
your
girl thing.
Yeah.
I might be straight. Uh-oh. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's 2025. You're a minority.
Yeah.
Straight white girl.
I might try again, but I don't know, man. It was kind of messy. Yeah.
Less messy than men.
Yeah.
Oh.
Less than?
What?
Less messy than men or more?
What?
Who's more messy than men? Physically.
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
Fish. It's the fish, the messy. What are you looking up?
I was just seeing if our pizza's getting here soon.
You've been
I
so
know
on your phone.
You know, you guys
Wait,
need pizza. You need food.
What do you mean?
I'm a good
What
host.
do you mean?
What's that look for?
I just haven't done my New York Times crossword today, and it's yelling at me.
Do it.
Do it.
All right.
Let's do it
Wait,
live.
can we do
Yeah,
it live?
Let's do it live.
All right. All right, the crossword. Ready? Okay. This one is 4 letters. One might be supporting or speaking. All right, skipping. Cardamom spiced brew. 4 letters.
What?
Chai.
Try, yeah.
All right, Disneyland transport. 4 letters. I've never been to Disneyland.
Train.
Please tell me what it is.
Tram.
Tram. Greek god whose name sounds like a zodiac sign. 4 letters.
Aries.
Aries.
But you're not going to know how to spell it right. It's...
Aries. No, that's
No,
not
it's-
I-S.
Aries?
Aris. Zeus. Z-U-E-S.
I think it's E.
Okay, we have so many more to go, and it's timed. Achieve on merit. 4 letters.
Skip.
Achieve on merit. Earn.
Earn.
God damn it! Reverse crossword is my shit. Steel support or for concrete. 5 letters.
Woman. Too easy.
Much more than
Too easy,
5
baby.
letters.
Too easy. Let's go.
I'm gonna support concrete.
Steel support.
Steel.
Steel support for a beam.
Rebar.
Rebar.
Got both clues
19
right.
1970
Rebar. Let's go.
1976 #1 novelty song by Rick Dees and his cast of idiots. It's like 8, 9 letters. All right, skipping. Like the stereotype gym membership purchased on New Year's Day.
How many letters?
Resolution.
6 letters.
6 letters.
Like
Failure.
the stereotype gym membership purchased on New Year's Day.
Pipe dream. Does that fit? No.
No, 6 letters.
6 letters.
All
Right,
of you are
skipping.
screaming at
Next.
us right now.
Google is to Android. Android is to Apple.
Yep.
Google is to Android as Apple is to
Google.
Safari. It's 3 letters.
Mac.
Mac.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hit, as with snowballs, 4 letters.
Plow.
All right. Sure. Pub drink, 3 letters. We're 2 minutes in, we gotta get sub 10.
Gin.
Oh, I spelled gun. That's always my problem. Guns!
America.
Something used on a golf course, ... or worn on a golf course, 3 letters.
Skirt. 4 letters.
Wait, used?
Used. Used or worn.
4 letters?
I don't know anything about golf.
Club? I don't know.
I was going to say club
I've never
too.
played golf.
3 letters?
Can we
3
move on?
letters.
T.
Oh.
You can
Yeah.
wear a T?
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
on a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Duh. Yeah, that's why I was.
Idiot.
That's why I was saying it like that.
Good.
Yeah, T.
An
Duh.
icy shower, 5 letters.
Fuck, I got next.
You goofball. 4, 8, 9, 10 letters.
Scallywag.
Sure.
That's 10 letters, right?
Weightlifter's injury. 6 letters.
Strain.
No, it's not 6 letters.
No.
That is 6 letters.
It is strain. Yeah.
Is it not?
That's right.
S-T-R-A-I-N.
Tabby. 3 letters.
Cat.
Broke off as a relationship. 5 letters.
Split.
5.
Split.
2 T's?
S-P-L-I-T.
S-P-L-I-T.
I always skip those. All right. Next. First year college student's assignment, perhaps. 4 letters.
Essay. No.
No, that's not 5 letters.
First year college assignment?
Yeah. College student's assignment, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Test. I don't know.
Sure.
Tests.
It's 4
Help.
letters, right?
Oh, 4 letters.
Help! 3 letters.
SOS.
Amount printed in red. 4 letters.
Amount printed in red?
Yep.
4 letters?
Wait. What is it called when it's a balance? But
Yeah. It's a credit or debit, but it's a negative balance.
What is that called? But that's called a herm.
Debit.
This is why I don't play these games.
All right, a dance fad from the 70s. 3, 6, 9, 12 letters.
Spinning or what's the
fucking hokey pokey?
what's the twisting? Is that 12
Twist?
letters? That's not 70s even. Keep going.
All right. Cowboy boot attachment, 4 letters.
Spur.
Spur.
Channel for Dexter and Homeland, HBO.
No.
CW maybe. What's
How many letters?
3. I think it's
HBO.
Probably.
Okay. CNL alum Carvey.
CNL.
CNL alum Carvey.
Carvey. And next.
The Hustle.
SNL. Sorry.
Hustle
Yeah.
for
SNL.
the 70s
Dave
dance.
Carvey.
Dave, yeah.
Hustle for 70s dance.
Van Gogh's bedroom in... I should know this. I teach art.
Next.
Bedroom in... Versailles? I don't remember. Long time. 3.
Ago.
Sure. Whom to call when you have a packed house?
Well, how many letters?
The police?
How many letters?
6.
Police, yeah.
Bourbon brand whose name originated from a hunting expedition.
How many letters?
A lot. 4, 8, 12. Kentucky Deluxe.
It's gonna be
Hunter, Canadian Hunter.
is it Glenfiddich?
Ooh.
Wait, what's the clue though? Because that will help me.
It fits. No, it doesn't.
What's the clue again?
Bourbon brand whose name originated from a hunting expedition.
Does it say anything else?
But there's 2. Like there's another.
Then
but
it's
that's
probably
Go ahead.
an actual Kentucky bourbon brand. Okay, next.
Principal, 5 letters.
No, next.
Moody music genre, 3 letters.
Pop. Emo.
Yeah, okay. It's like pop. Like a person who might prefer platonic relationships informally, 3 letters.
Gay.
Pan.
Yeah, there it is.
Pan.
Pansexual? Is it?
I don't know.
I'm not an ally.
What is it? What does it say? What's the clue again?
People who prefer a platonic relationship informally.
Demi. Is it how many?
3.
3.
Is this
Okay.
the pod? Is this what we're doing?
This apparently.
Yeah.
This is what the
We do
pod has
what we
become.
want.
We're doing crossover. How many more minutes do we have left?
How many minutes do we have left?
Yeah.
We're at 7:50. We can do as many as we want.
Unlimited.
Oh, I thought you had to time. You
I
said
want
we
to
were-
be sub 10.
Oh, okay.
And we're at 2
timed.
minutes.
That's it.
We're fucked.
Send
like,
it.
We don't have
That's
anything.
full
We
send.
have so many
That's
left.
all we got. That's all we got.
Next.
I thought we're done. We're done. We're fucking over. We're fucking cooked.
We're
It's
so
over.
cooked, dude. This
It's
pod
something-
is so cooked.
It really is.
This should be the last episode, dude. This pod's so
Ever.
cooked, dude.
Ever.
Hanging
Yeah.
up, dude.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I'm
I
washed.
think you got to keep going. I think it's awesome.
Ready to eat pizza? I think it's here.
Yeah, sure.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Hell yeah. Be sure to check out that Patreon episode if you actually want to
Yeah.
hear that chaos.
You
How we
should.
got to this point.
Let's
Let's take
drink. Let's finish our beers, huh?
Yeah, cheers.
Happy St. Patty's.
Happy St. Patty's.
I wish I was a little bit more green for you boys. I was a little. I don't know. I don't give. Fuck. Actually.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon episode if you want some more. And as always,
Lilah sells art.
Lilah sells art. Where do you
I'm
want
a
people to
model on
follow you?
Instagram.
Yeah, where do you, people to follow you?
Nevin Fisherman. Neven Fisherman.
I'm pulling-
Master.
Probably have seen me at Comedy Works.
I'm gonna pull some real. I'm gonna go back to our first episode and pull some clips because just because.
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone promised me she was gonna start pulling clips, and while she was gone, I
don't
taught
really know
myself how to do it. So now I know how to do it.
Yeah. But I'm willing to help now. I've got time.
It's okay. Now I've got
Left Hook Designs / Master_Guppy.
And I'm teaching English if you want to learn English. And I'm teaching an art class this summer at MCA if you want to come learn how to paint.
If you want to come.
If you want to come, go to that class.
I
She'll
will
teach
make you come.
Cody will make you come.
Fuck off and be well.